easier to access. All right, there we go. All right, perfect. Shit, I don't know about you, man. I'm ready to start right away.
Same.
All right, let's go. It was July 30th. It's now July 31st as we get our first game in which we get mad, in which we get glad, in which we end up coming back. We get mad at the manager, then we're happy at the players, then we're upset with the rain, then we're waiting around. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. PinstripeStrong. Let's do it. What's going on, y'all? It is your boy Joe's McFly out here, shot out of cannon with my co-host
Keith McPherson, aka Keith McFly, PHLY. What up?
And crazy night. A lot of stuff happened. It's shit. I can't wait to get into the Yankee stuff, but it's pretty interesting. We're gonna talk about all that stuff and more. I have a review that I wanted to read that somebody was nice enough to leave. Just do that real quick because then if not, I'll forget with all the stuff that's going on. So 5-star review, 27 outs. If you live and die by every pitch, this is the Yankees podcast for you. And also Joe's kills it on the soundboard.
I hope so.
Okay. All right. And so you already know, guys. You already know the vibes. PinstripeStrong podcast. This is your first time on here. Don't make this your last time. But we're seriously serious about not taking things too serious. And of course, as always, we are brought to you by JomboyMedia. As we coming out here lit, showing you dedication out here on a Thursday night. We do that all across. We cover all sports. We got merch. We got everything. Reactions, live games, all that. Jomboy Media. We're spearheading all of this shit. I feel like I'm changing that promo every single podcast. It's just coming up, just straight ad-libbing.
Whatever you say, good with me.
Just straight ad-libbing. But so yeah, this podcast jam-packed. Even though we only got 2 games, we got a lot to talk about. Some interesting stuff. We got, we went from possibly playing Didi for 4 games to not. Some crazy stuff. Karen or nah. Some comeback wins, some questionable decisions, easy win, and then I don't know. Where do you stand, Keith? How do you feel?
Oh, I'm just like, I'm tired, but I'm the good kind of tired. I'm just happy, yo. Like, honestly, we didn't have this feeling for a long time. It's been too long since we felt like this, since we felt the ups and the downs and the waves and emotions of a baseball game, and even the rain delays, like, so I'm just happy. I'm trying not to complain. I'm trying to live in it. I'm trying to just take it all in and be thankful that we're back. The Yankees are winning. Obviously, we're dominant, and it's a good time for us, man. We're crushing shit.
It's a good time. It is a good time. So it's a good time. My attitude would be totally different had we fucking lost that game, Keith. I tell you that.
Sunday too. We said that about the last series. If we would have lost that game,
holy shit,
would have been way different.
Oh my God. What the hell was that? Oh, that shit was crazy. I just couldn't believe it there. I was convinced. I'm like, okay, we're going to win. And then we have, rain. We'll get into it, of course. I'll explain all of that and what we're doing. Damn, what do you want to talk about first? Oh, guys, if you guys ever want to leave a voicemail, feel free to do so. 347-389-4898. So feel free to do that. And shout out to the people that are in the chats. We're streaming on YouTube and on Twitch at the same damn time. And you guys are probably listening the next day because you probably went to sleep right after this freaking game. But we're here to start your morning off really nice because the Yankees got a win. However, the Orioles.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I apologize. The judge. All right. Well. But we got, every week we always cover a couple of things, Keith. Things happen around baseball all the time. And I got Chris, by the way. Chris, shout out to Chris, getting better every single day. Now he's upgraded to, co-producing and stuff like that and letting people know like, oh, I'm feeling a little better and kind of talking during the chat and making sure he's keeping me on cue. But we have a couple of things here, Keith, and all of it is about whether we are caring or not. Guys, this is something that we do on a weekly basis where we talk about certain topics that happen around baseball, this, that, and the third, and whether we care about that shit enough to talk about it or not. Should we get started, Keith?
Absolutely.
All right. So, the first thing here, Joe Kelly. Interesting spat that happened there. If you guys did not know, the Dodgers went up against the Astros. Joe Kelly gets suspended 8 games, which is an equivalent of 22 games. Do we care about this or not?
Of course we care. We're baseball fans.
Yes.
Astros.
Listen. My thing is that I'm sick and tired of baseball trying to protect the freaking Astros and making it seem like, oh, people are unfairly attacking them. No, Rob Manfred, and I don't know if you probably feel the same exact way, Keith. Listen, you brought this upon yourself, Manfred. Maybe if you would have freaking actually did something to the Astros and made them feel like you punished them and made the whole league feel like the punishment warranted the crime, maybe people wouldn't feel like they wouldn't have to freaking take it upon themselves to just punish them. I don't know. What do you think?
No, they've been protecting the Astros ever since we heard about this. It's wild corny. Like, I love baseball, but I hate MLB. Like, why would you protect the criminals?
I don't get it.
Why? Joe Kelly didn't even hit anybody. He didn't even get ejected. He did what he did in his inning, walked back to the dugout. No harm, no foul. When I saw that he got 8 games, I'm like, yo, Manfred again. They mismanaged this whole situation. They do everything.
He's gonna appeal it. He's gonna get it reduced.
The hero
but still,
we deserve.
It's just a bad optic when the Astros, who actually cheated your game, cheated the integrity of the game as well, and you do nothing to them. Like nothing. You just fire Cora, you fire Luna and Hinge, and you call it a day. You take away some draft picks nobody's gonna care about, and you call it a day. So that sucks. I must say, Keith, your sound sounds very.
They're still like they're acting.
I know they stop capping with this shit, bro. Like I just hate that shit. But Keith, your sound is sounding a mighty crisp over there at the JomboyMedia studios where Keith is. So you sound very, 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 very.
That's a SM57B microphone. I gotta buy me one of these for real.
Yeah, those shits. The sound is just clean.
I'm in the office. I'm in the HQ.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, it's good. You are over there right now, and so yeah, that's pretty crazy. Next thing is basically the entire Marlins team comes down with coronavirus. The exact numbers is actually 18 out of 30 to this point in time as we are talking. 18 people test positive, and apparently the reason is because after the Atlanta exhibition, they actually went out to a strip club to partake in activities in which you are throwing revenue at people. Do we care about this or not?
I mean, only because it affected us, yo. Look at where we had like Monday. I had to log off Twitter. We were supposed to be playing in Philadelphia. We were supposed to play the Phillies. So what the Marlins did immediately had an impact on a team they weren't even playing. So
Thank you.
We care. we can't have nice things, bro. These players don't give a damn. This was a warning shot. They're about to start caring now. Are we caring? Are the players caring? Are we caring or not?
Yeah.
The players start caring.
Come on, give me a break with this. I cannot believe this. They up there chilling with Lou Williams, and in strip clubs, and they trying to make shit happen. Like, yo, come on now. Like, this is not the time to do that shit, man. And then they get the corona. They drop that shit down. You know, they go to Philly. God knows what happened there. Everybody's almost infected. The Yankees are like, whoa. I put a tweet out there. I said, do not let the Yankees do any step field into like Philly.
They didn't. I mean, they stayed in the hotel.
They stayed in the hotel, a different hotel than when, of course, when people said, oh, the Yankees are staying in a different hotel than the Marlins, I'm like, duh. I mean, it's the fucking Yankees.
There's one hotel in Philadelphia.
the Marlins are staying at a Motel 6, and the Yankees are like at a Hyatt Regency and shit.
Yeah, the Yankees are in the nicest spot they could possibly
not the same. Definitely not the same.
They stayed down there for a couple nights, and they switched up the schedule, but it was a scary. Monday, I was really like, damn, could this cancel the season?
No, yeah. It was. I was worried about that. Because I'm like, oh shit. Then Manfred, he just doesn't know how to handle stuff. Manfred just comes out and says, oh nah, we're not in a bad, like he says, like almost like he's brushing it off a little bit.
He don't know shit. He's making it up as he goes along. Ain't no protocol for any of this shit, bro. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. We finally got basketball today. I do care about that.
Yeah, that was nice to see.
That was nice to see. But hopefully the Marlins, everybody gets better on there and they stop going to freaking strip clubs, man.
I saw Chris tweet. He's like, "Who missed Judge's home run watching LeBron? No, sir. Not me.
I didn't even know that shit.
I was watching it. Don't get me wrong. I was watching it while it was a rain delay. But once we got back on, I wasn't watching the NBA, dog. I wasn't about to miss that.
Yeah.
No, sir. Not me.
No, sir. Not me. No. I was locked in. All Yankees all the time. And LeBron's my favorite player. Don't get me wrong, guys. LeBron James is my favorite player. He's actually the person watching him.
LeBron James
got me into watching basketball. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't the Knicks. It wasn't. I mean, God knows it can't be the Knicks, but definitely, it was LeBron James. This guy's just the man. He's just a freaking man.
They lost, right? The Clippers won.
The Clippers lost. The Lakers won.
I didn't catch it. I was in Yankee land, bro.
Yeah,
Yankee Lakers by 2. So they didn't cover the spread, but they won. Okay, good. Yeah. I was rooting for Bron, so cool.
Yeah, and then apparently, this isn't a basketball podcast, but apparently LeBron looked very good, especially on the defensive side. I'm like, yo, you guys ain't ready for fresh LeBron. But that's a story for another day.
That's what happens when you let LeBron choke for 4 months.
Yeah, he was resting. He was resting in the hyperbolic time chamber, bro. Like, LeBron was in there. So people got to get ready for that. And let's see here. The next thing on the docket, Keith, that we have is... so apparently there is a video circulating around that is accusing the Yankees yet again by some random fans. We're not going to say which fans it is. You guys just take a guess. That is accusing the Yankees of cheating, and apparently there was a video showing it about them cheating, and the Yankees were cheating, so that justifies other teams cheating. Apparently, so are we caring about this or not?
No, I'm so done with these.
Yeah, I'm the fucking.
I got at them on
so
what was it, Wednesday
bro.
night, Tuesday night. They lost back-to-back games to the Dodgers, and I was getting my tweets off, my memes off. No, these Houston fans are delusional. I'm tired of them.
Yeah, it's a joke, and the whole time where they're explaining stuff, and this one person was like, "Oh my God, Joe Kelly and his attempted murder of the Astros." I'm like, what? He threw a curveball at his head, bro. Stop it.
Daddy, chill.
Relax. let's not do this, bro. It's so corny, man. Like the Astros fans.
Yeah.
Open the letter. Did you see the video? Joe Kelly doesn't want to fight with Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa trains MMA.
The whole time when they explain to me stuff, man, when they're explaining, Keith, they're like, we weren't the only ones that cheated. I'm telling you, maybe we got caught, but we weren't the only ones. The Yankees did it, and the Red Sox, and maybe the Marlins, and how about Kansas City Royals? Can we get any video on Kansas City Royals, please?
Did you see the video from center field?
Please?
Yeah, steroids. The Yankees won their World Series with steroids.
Yeah, just
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
bro, just get out of here with that shit, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that shit, bro. Nobody got time for any of that.
What I will say, yo, you see Bregman, Correa, and Altuve's numbers, not looking so hot anymore.
Yeah, those cardboard cutouts are booing them hard, man. Let's go.
Not looking like world beaters anymore. They're starting to level out a little bit. It changes the game when you don't know what's coming. So
yeah, you know what? I think the Dodger Oral Hershiser said that because Altuve took a fastball right down the middle, and the play-by-play announcer said, "Oh, well, I guess it was." I guess he was guessing for something else, and then Oral Hershiser said, "It's a lot harder to guess than to know what's coming."
That's crazy. Oral Hershiser taking shots on broadcast. That's what I said, yo. The Astros cheated every baseball fan, so nobody has any type of sympathy for them. That's why their goofy ass fans gotta chill.
Yeah. So, yeah, Astros fans, you trash, son. Yeah, come on, get out of here with that. The other thing on the docket actually just came out right before the podcast. Major League Baseball and the MLB Player Association have agreed to stage 7-inning doubleheaders starting August 1st. Sources familiar with the situation tell ESPN. Do we care about this or not? I'm sure we care, but we're...
I mean, yeah, we don't really care, but we have to talk about it.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this, Keith?
I mean, I don't... Didn't you already tweet... Did I tweet about this, or did you tweet about it?
I mean, I don't remember if I tweeted about it. I'm trying to remember now.
Read the report. Read the report exactly how they put it out there again.
So basically, the tweet is that it's just a 7-inning double headers. So I guess both of them are 7 innings, which goes against the mantra 27 outs. So I already don't like it off the bat.
That's where I was getting at. I tweeted from PinstripeStrong. What does your shirt say?
27 outs.
7 outs.
Today was a result of 27 outs.
Innings?
Today was a result of 27 outs as well.
It is what it is. What I will say this, right?
It's only for this year. Only for this year.
Exactly. In this weird ass 2020 universe we're living in, fuck it. Like, if this is what we have to do, if this is how we have to get baseball, if this is how we got to get games in, run it, yo. Like, I'm not gonna make a fuss about it, but I'm also not like,
excited about it.
Yeah, I'm also not like lobbying for it. I'm not saying let's play 7-inning double headers. Like, I'm used to watching 27 outs, a 9-inning baseball game, and that's like, there's no clock. That's what it is. Like, that's how it's always been. But I guess this year is the only year you can really get it off, and they've been talking about this for years. So go for it.
Yeah, it's whatever. They want to preserve the pitchers. They want to save the pitchers and all of that. I don't have a problem with it. If that's what they want to do, then by all means do that. Apparently, because of the Marlins thing, which had a butterfly effect, and God knows what if it happens again, and you had to do all these things, and you got to try to make up games, and they're talking about games possibly like toward the end of the year, teams not being able to finish the 60-game schedule, and you having to go straight on winning percentage, which would fucking suck.
No, that winning percentage thing is real, and it's probably gonna happen. Like, I don't know. But what I'll say lastly about the 7 innings and these double headers, it's just weird because the games are gonna count. They are gonna be official games. The NBA just had scrimmages and they played 10-minute quarters. I've never seen that in the NBA, 10-minute quarters. So they were scrimmages. They weren't real games. Like, these real games are gonna count with 7 innings. It just is what it is for 2020. We'll look back at this year and be like, man, everything was different. So
yeah.
so
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. I don't, whatever. There's nothing to say about that. 7-inning games is just gonna suck if you're playing 7-inning games in those doubleheaders, and then you feel like you could have came back and you didn't. But it is what it is.
Like tonight, we needed all 27 outs. Like
basically, we did. But that's basically it for Are We Caring? Are we or not? Good stuff. Good stuff this week. Good stuff. But guys, in case you guys did not know, because our podcast is growing, because a lot of things we're doing it big at JomboyMedia. All right, just remember, okay, all these games happening, whether they're canceled or not, because of the fact that baseball's back. All right, boys are getting back on the diamond. And while you may not be able to join them in the stadium, while we try to make it as much as possible, Keith, with my live streams, and I seen Jomboy on the live streams as well, to try to make it as people coming together as possible, which is the point of my live stream, at least. I'm sure Jomboy was doing the same, but just keep in mind, there's still plenty of action that you could be had just from the comfort of your own home, right? There's no better place to get action than with DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. To celebrate baseball coming back, DraftKings Sportsbook is offering free bets for every home run your team hits. So today, we had Luke Voigt hit the grand slam. We had Judge hit the 3-run homer that I'm not spoiling right now. All right, guys, I'm just saying. So if your team's the Orioles, maybe they got some off a hat too. So let's not talk about that. But anyway, so you can make some money just by watching your favorite team. So take advantage of this grand slam offer. It's easy. All you have to do is just place a pregame bet of at least $25 on your home team, and for every home run that they hit, you'll get $5 worth of free bets. Simple, right, Keith? Very simple. Very easy.
very simple.
Additionally, DraftKings Sportsbook is offering all new users a sign-up bonus of up to $1,000, guys. $1,000. And don't worry, if baseball isn't your game, let's just say basketball or ping pong or whatever the hell you like to watch is your game, and I don't know how you're listening to our podcast. Maybe you just like us. I don't know. Then DraftKings offers great odds and promotions on all sports, ranging from, like I said, ping pong all the way to basketball. So DraftKings Sportsbook is U.S. based, making it safe and secure and reliable. And it's really easy. Just make a deposit, withdraw your funds whenever you want. It's real simple. Download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code JOMBOY when you sign up for this limited time offer. All new users can get a sign-up bonus of up to $1,000. That's code JOMBOY to get your sign-up bonus up to $1,000. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older. New Jersey only. So that's for you, Keith. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires 25 times playthrough. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbooks for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. So make sure you guys use that code, all right? And then you can make some money while we talking, and then you'll be stressing for other reasons. So make sure you guys do that. Use code Jomboy.
Sign up, promo code Jomboy. Bet on. Now you got basketball you can bet on. Obviously you got baseball you can bet on.
Soccer, whatever you want.
Sportsbook is lit.
It is. Hopefully we bring it back to New York one day, man. I remember I used to do DraftKings at home, like just straight up. Like you could just make your lineup before the game and do all that stuff. So that'll be cool. But my man King Breezy in the chat said we out here sounding like ESPN radio.
Yeah, DraftKings has the network. They're on everything. I mean, it makes sense for us to have a DraftKings ad too.
It's called growth. Thank y'all. Thank you, my friend. Good stuff. But we got some Yankee news. Let's get to some Yankee news. And in case you did not know, Boone said, who said, Boone said, Boone said, Boone said, who said. What up, yo? Yo, I'm gonna have to go get a whole soundbite, bro. I think I'm gonna make that shit. Probably We'll try. I'm gonna see if I can have it ready for this Sunday because we got an interesting team coming up, and I'm sure Boone is gonna have a lot to say. So Boone said Masahiro Tanaka is expected to pitch one of the Yankees games this weekend. This game is going to be Saturday. Okay, guys. So Masahiro Tanaka is back. He also said that the Yankees team is uniquely equipped to handle the curveballs the team is going to be thrown this season as a result of COVID-19. I thought that was interesting. I just think that uniquely equipped means just mentality, right?
Yeah.
The reason you don't see Yankees going out to strip clubs is because they feel like they're going to win the World Series. The reason why you see the Marlins freaking, oh, fuck it, I just go to a strip club, who gives a fuck, is because, like the fact of the matter is maybe baseball is not the number one thing that they're worrying about right now because they don't think that their team is going to compete for a championship. It's a just totally different mentality, right? Which is dumb because in this season, anybody can make it. So I don't know why they're doing that.
Bro, like, what's more fun than winning? What's more fun than winning the championship and being the champions? What's more fun than the fun we just had tonight, coming back and winning a game like that? Like,
apparently, Keith, it's throwing your hard-earned revenue at some college girls that are probably taking college courses online right now. So I don't know.
I mean, I done been in plenty strip clubs. I used to DJ at the strip club. I got the strip club game down from here to Miami. Like, I know all that.
Yeah.
If I was playing baseball right now in 2020, Major League Baseball, I wouldn't be in the strip club. For what?
Yeah.
You in the booty club throwing ones?
They don't got like a. They don't got.
Climate?
I wonder if they have like a, like a.
Bring the booty club to you.
Word, that's what I'm thinking. I was thinking, I don't know why. I was thinking something like Uber Eats, Uber Stripper. I don't know. All right. It's just.
There's no reason to be in a dirty strip club right now. I know the Yankees aren't. The Yankees are playing video games. Dirty. They're playing cars. They're chilling in the rooms. They're having team dinners. They're talking about
playing spades. Playing spades and shit.
A parade in New York City. They're talking about Chase for 28. They're talking about Savages in the Box Part 2.
Yeah,
that's the type of shit I'm on.
Yeah, that's it. I'm with that same energy too. Boone also said that he expects the Yankees and Phillies to make up their 4 games next week, from the 3rd through the 6th. So that's going to be interesting because I guess what happened was that the old series was moved to this week, and then next week we just kind of like put I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. We'll see what happens. That's going to be interesting. Boone said that the Yankees are planning to go to Tropicana Field for a 4-game series. One of the games versus the Rays could be a doubleheader. So I guess this is even having ramifications for series outside of the ones that we're thinking about.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy.
Ripple effect. I don't know, butterfly, not a butterfly effect, some kind of effect.
It is a butterfly effect.
One thing affects the next, right? The Marlins affected the Phillies, then we were going to play the Phillies.
Now it's going to affect the Rays.
Nationals were supposed to play the Marlins this weekend, and they voted, "No, we're not going down."
Yeah,
there.
you a dub. You a whole dub.
The whole week for the Marlins, like.
So it's
crazy, bro.
It's a lot of bullshit. Not bullshit, but it's a lot of stuff that people are going through. This is why you have to see. We talked about this, Keith. We talked about this, I think, 2 or 3 podcasts ago. And by the way, we're at episode 93. We are right there to episode 100. I'll see about doing something special for you guys, whether it's a giveaway or whatever. We were talking about what's going to be the one that works, whether it's the NBA bubble or MLB. And I know that the MLB, the bubble's not as feasible because you can't have the whole league. But maybe you could. Oh shit, my man Jake! Look at Jake in there, man. It's not as feasible. Maybe you could have 3 separate bubbles or something, since you're doing all the leagues are separate. So, but they're having the time of their lives. I heard in the TNT broadcast how they have their own lake. That they even put fish into it. Like, it's a whole different.
Did you see Garrett Cole last night pop into the camera like a little ass kid?
Yeah, that was cool.
Like, they're having fun. This is what they want to be doing. They want to play baseball. They want to win. Garrett Cole has won 17 games in a row.
Yeah.
Post game, he's popping up in the camera like my 6-year-old cousin pops up in my like Snapchats. Like,
be as happy to be a Yankee fan as what Garrett Cole is to be a Yankee. So
Garrett Cole's living the dream. Aaron Judge is living the dream. Giancarlo is living the dream. We're living the dream, bro. I'm so happy to cover all this shit. Like, I'm not sleeping anymore because I get so up and I'm like, yo, I got something to do. I got an idea. I got something to make. There's something that needs to get done.
Facts.
All right, game is on. Like, it's a wild time, bro.
That's it. It is a wild time, but it's a good time. And Jordan Montgomery is supposed to be coming up to face the Red Sox tomorrow. Then after that, we have Tanaka. And then after that, we have Paxton, who I think we should be concerned about right now, but I don't know what's going on.
I'm trying to get Clark Schmidt involved.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Maybe we might. Hopefully
You're not gonna
later
rush
on.
him. You're not going to rush
They're
him,
not going to
but,
rush him, but
you know, we'll talk about that when the time
comes. The time will come. But so that's it really for Boom Set, and also Gleyber Torres, who was hit on the elbow today, guys, and people were concerned. So Gleyber Torres, people were concerned about his elbow. He said that he probably play tomorrow. It was just a contusion. X-rays are negative, so just precautionary. There he should be.
I hope he plays.
Me too.
When they took him to the hospital, I'm like, he might sit out tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're playing.
I don't think so.
Sox. Red Sox are ass. Like, we should be able to handle.
Yeah, we should. You're right. We should be able to handle the Red Sox. They are an embarrassment. The Red Sox are a freaking embarrassment right now. So we should be able to handle that. But you can't sleep. Can't sleep on any team. Maybe the Red Sox might get up for that game. I don't know. But Gleyber feels okay. Canely apparently wasn't available, which I don't know if maybe that changes my whole viewpoint on what the hell went on with Boone. We'll talk about that. But game one, we only had freaking 2 games, but game one, man, first game against the Orioles, Keith.
Hold up, because right now I got on the jersey, the player tee.
Okay. Got the DJ LeMahieu hits on the menu, serving them up. Let's go.
Automatically, systematically. I MVP, your MVP, hashtag DJL MVP.
Let's go.
Back. They stopped doing that, like not playing him the whole game, like easing him back in. The first game that they let him lead off and they let him play the whole game, he knew what time it was. Machine.
Nah, he's unleashed. He's unleashed, and he would do pretty good in this game. This series, and guys, we were not supposed to face the O's this week, like we said. We had 4 games against the Phillies slated, but we know what happened. We talked about that already. Bring on the O's, and when I seen the O's, I'm like, oh shit, Gleyber must be chomping at the bit to get out there. To my surprise, I guess I jinxed him. I don't know what happened. He would go 0 for 4 in this game, but DJ LeMahieu and Judge at the top of that lineup, Keith, be holding shit down.
I love it. I truly enjoy
shit,
it. Bro. He hit a home run on the second pitch of the game. I was like, hold on, I'm not even seated yet. I wasn't even
right away.
Kitchen, getting a drink. He just start and the Yankees at Camden Yards and the first pitch, and we're underway. Next thing you know, boom! I'm like, what?
Yeah,
you're like, is that a home run?
I started the stream, and I was like, all right, cool, just getting in, just kind of like greeting everybody how I always do, and then he just hits it out, second pitch. I'm like, oh shit, DJ, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Not waiting on y'all to be
ready.
I
don't know
right now.
Yeah,
you don't gotta get ready.
Yeah, I stay ready. That's what I'm talking about. So that's DJ LeMahieu. So that's good. So he would go 4 for 5 in this game with 2 RBI. The guy, the machine, just freaking born to hit. Judge had a great game as well. He went 2 for 3 in this game, 2 RBI as well. Gleyber Torres 0 for 4. 0 for 4 for Gleyber.
Yeah, you know what? I want to say this about Gleyber too, because like I love that video you put with Spice Adams.
Oh yeah, that shit's there.
I sent that to like 3 people. That shit had me cracking, and I sent it to you like, bro, post this shit on Instagram too. Like this year is like a weirdo, bizarro year.
Yeah.
Gleyber went off in Camden Yards last year. We were all hyped up for him to come to, his first time to Camden Yards was bad. Like, not bad on him, right? He did go 0 for 4 in this game, but then he got hit the next game. Like, This year is wonky, bro. This is a weird-ass, goofy-ass year. Like, nothing is right this year. So, of course, Gleyber didn't do what we thought he was going to do, but he'll come back. He'll come back.
Ford was stepping for Voit, which would prove great for the next game because I think Voit got mad. But Mike Ford with a sac fly, which is underrated, got the Yankees their second run, and then it's all right. Judge would homer in this game as well. Hicks a homer in this game as well. I believe that was a 2-run homer, right? 2-run homer.
Hicks is starting to see it.
Oh yeah.
That bat drop when he's on the left side of the plate and he sees it, that bat drop, that shit is smooth, bro.
I always say when Hicks is on the left side and he hits that homer and he drops the bat, I always say that he puts his head down. I always said that Hicks looks down. I talked to Joe Hicks too. He's like, yo, he says, damn, I had to do it to him.
Shout out to real Joe Hicks.
Yeah, shout out to my man Joe Hicks, man.
I met him with Batista in the suites, and then I seen him out in LA for the Dodgers series. He's mad cool. I follow him on the gram, and I told him, I said, bro, I'm the leader of the Hicks Hive, like Future Hive, the T Hive, hashtag Hicks Hive, because a lot of y'all keep dissing and hating on my boy Hicks.
Facts.
Hicks is the truth. Switch hitter, strong arm, ridiculous range in the field, and then when he hits them, they stay hit. Yeah. So give him some time. Tommy John surgery ain't for play. Like, you can't just come back like he did. He didn't miss a single game. He's in the lineup every day after Tommy John surgery. Like, he doesn't get enough credit just for that.
Absolutely. And you know what? Giancarlo's also another one that's been on top of it. And I feel like we've been talking mostly about offense here, but Gerrit Cole did start this game, right? Gerrit Cole's the pitcher that the more I'm seeing of him, the more I freaking love the guy, bro. Like, he hates to fail. I love that shit. He hates to fail. He walked the ninth batter. He's all pissed. He's like, he understands. Like, he's like, it's not like just trying to brush it off. Like, okay, well, no. Like, he's just like, I'm trying to get everybody. I want everybody out. I don't want you on base. And I love that shit, bro. And he was out there. And if you look at his outing, when it comes to 100 pitches, he got to 100 pitches. Once he got to one run that he gave up, he was good money, no problem. From I don't know what happened from the 101st pitch going forward, but they hit a 2-run homer, they hit a double. I don't know what the hell happened. I hate that. That's whack, right?
Got spoiled like that, because that's not really,
it spoils the whole line, B.
Yeah, that's not reflective of what kind of outing he had. But yes, when you see Gerrit Cole, he is a perfectionist.
Yes,
he is literally a student of the game, and he is like meticulous about every little thing. That's the kind of pitcher you want.
Yeah,
that's the kind of guy you want.
Exactly.
I'm happy with all $324 million of it.
All day, especially since it's not my money. Kind of is.
I done chipped in, and so did you. It's not your money, but you put a lot of money into the Yankees, and so have I.
They know this. They know too much. But Gerrit Cole, 6 2/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 7 Ks. It's a really good line. But if you look at it, what it could have been, just one pitch, guys. One pitch could have had that line as 7 innings, like 2 hits, 2 hits, 1 run, like 2 walks and 7 Ks. Like, that just sounds different. It just sounds way different.
Fantasy. I'm like, damn it, I wish he did. Wish he didn't give that shit up like that, or whatever, yo.
Yeah, Chad would shut shit down. Brooke Kriske as well. Had really good game. Brooke Kriske, huh?
Kriske Cream.
Kriske Cream. Kriske Cream. I need him to get on the field some more. Yeah. But Giancarlo had another good night at the plate. Gary and Gardy look fucking lost, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I don't want to pile on because I see a lot of people getting at him, but Gardy looks lost. And even tonight, I'm screaming at the TV. Come on, Gary. Like,
praying, bro.
Like, bro, you're playing the Orioles. Like, just settle down.
Yeah.
Lock in and hit the ball. And it seems like he's pressing too hard and he's trying to hit bombs.
He looks in between. He looks in between.
We're in a lineup with guys that, like, you don't have to be the hero. You don't have to do too much. Like, chill out.
We'll talk more about Gary in a few. He's probably going to get an award. Sorry, Gary. You're probably getting one. Yeah, but game 2, which this game was interesting. We had rain in the forecast coming into this again, and then people were saying oh, the Yankees are causing this. I don't know. I don't know.
Why you say that?
I don't know, Keith. I can't think about this shit.
Twitter, I love and hate because it's just too vast. There's too many.
I don't think it was. It was just other people, other little somethings, that were talking about it. It wasn't even Yankees Twitter, bro. They were just like, okay, well, we'll talk. We'll see about the rain delay, but in this game, it would be who. You know, we had J-Hap on the mound. And you know, I've been a proponent of him. Oh, this year is going to be his renaissance year. Man, this guy let me down, bro.
I got no love for J-Hap. Nobody has ever heard me say one nice thing about J-Hap. It's not that I hate him. I just don't like him. I haven't. People have heard this from me on every Yankee pod, guest pod, video. When I saw his hand shaking against the Red Sox in ALDS in 2018 in Yankee Stadium, I'm like, why does he have the ball if he's shaking in his boots? I don't want to see him pitch for the Yankees ever again. Here we are 2 years later. He's still going out there for the Yankees. I'm like, bro, if that dude is a major league pitcher and the moment is too big and the lights are too bright and they like zoomed in on his hand behind his back before he threw the pitch and his hand was shaking like he was nervous. You're in Yankee Stadium. You're the home pitcher. Throw the fucking ball. I don't know. Let's talk about this game with J-Hap.
Yeah, J-Hap, not a good line here. Yankees would spot him an early 5-0 run. No, a 5-0 lead, and he would just freaking cough it all back. That first inning for the Yankees was pretty interesting.
Lemon squeezy.
Yeah, 2 hit by pitches, which they, you don't like that. 2 hit by pitches, and then Luke Voit. How about Luke Voit hitting a freaking grand slam? Holy shit. Grand slam, the hop and the skip. I'm like, oh shit, we ready to go. Giancarlo in that inning would also get an RBI single that he would scold into left field. Like, dude's just a freaking beast. Let's get some Lukes in the chat. Luke, he was pissed because of the night before. We know he had. They had.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, bro, when you said that about Mike Ford, it's like there's a little competition there.
That's good.
And man, competition brings out the best in the best.
That's it.
You need somebody that's there checking you to make you raise your level. Like, yo, your spot isn't safe. Like right now, hate to say it, Gary knows his spot is safe.
He kind of does.
I mean, Higgy is all right, but like last year,
he kind of knows his spot is safe.
Calling for Austin Romine, they can't call for Austin Romine anymore. But
yeah,
when you look at Luke Ford, the
merger of
the new first baseman, Luke Ford. When you look at Luke Voit and Mike Ford, there's a little competition there. And
facts.
I knew Luke was going to step up. Now, did you see the tweet that I put out from PinstripeStrong where when Glaber got hit, right? I said like, yo, Joe Means is looking like he's trying to get his ass beat, like throw the ball over the plate. Now, obviously, where Glaber got hit, turning into that pitch, like right elbow. I know where the ball was, but some goofballs were like, "Oh man, grow up here! Are you kidding? That was a strike. It was over the plate." I'm like, "Well, what about
how was that a strike?"
And like, when you get hit by a pitch, it's not a strike, you idiots.
I mean,
you understand? Like I'm like, yo, so like, Joe Means was wild.
He was wild. He was barking at the Yankees too.
I'm like, bro, like, first off, I'm like, this dude, we're not gonna brawl, but like he was barking because like they were probably telling him, like, yo, throw that shit over the plate. You hitting our guys, you're about to injure our guys. Look, we had to take Glaber to the hospital today.
All right, guys, no problem. I'm listening to you. Grand slam.
And that's what
he's like, yo, fuck.
He's like, bro, throw me a strike. I'm sending that shit. Bases loaded. Hell yeah. Luke, good to see ya.
Yeeted that shit right on out. So that was good. Yankees, I'm thinking Yankees going to skate to a 5-0 win and, we good. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. And then in the very next inning, once you give up, once you score some runs, what do you want your pitcher to do? Get me a shutdown inning, right? Shutdown inning. So what does Hap not do? I mean, exactly that. Like, yo, come on, bro. He gives up a 2-run homer to Hunter Alberto. Just freaking smacks that shit out. And then, when was it? Was it in the second or third? He smacked it out again?
He gave it up in the second his pitches started going up. I think I tweeted like, this dude's on his way to 50 pitches in the second inning. And
I was like, yo, get this guy out of here, bro. He gave up Rio Ruiz, that's the name. Gave up another 2-run homer to him, 5-4. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, bro, this wasn't a good look for Hap, but I'm gonna come around on this. I'm gonna kill him first and I'm gonna come around on it.
All right.
Hap, fly ball pitcher. We all know he gave up 30+ home runs last year, and Camden Yards. We seen Ken Griffey Jr. hit the fucking factory in the back of Camden Yards. We all know the ball flies out of there. It's not a good place for J-Hap to be pitching.
Yeah. And especially
the
they killed
him look bad.
the Orioles kill left-handed pitching. I'm not gonna lie. They hit really well.
Yes, he in the past has had trouble with the Orioles. This is nothing new. This is deja vu. We've seen this before. His pitch count was up to 48 after 2 innings. And I was like, well, damn, like, get the bullpen ready.
Yeah, let's get the guys ready.
You know what? He settled in and he came back as the veteran pitcher he is, and as the grown-ass man that he's supposed to be. He settled in and is like, yo, I got a pitch. And he put together back-to-back innings, a 10-pitch inning, and then an 11-pitch inning scoreless. And I was like, good.
From Hap, let me ask you a question, Gabe. From Hap, would you be happy if his performance on every start, right? You're looking at 5 innings, 4 runs. Like, would you be like, I'll take that?
I guess, because, I mean, against the Orioles, I guess. No, because we can't play around like this. In a 60-game season.
He's kind of like the 5th starter, though. And I'm just looking at the offense. The offense is beast.
The Orioles is fine. But we can't play around like this against, I don't know. We got teams coming up that are competitive. Let's say the Braves. We can't play like this against the Braves, roll him out there and he gives it up. Mm-hmm. Or a team like the Mets. I don't know. We face DeGrom or something. Hell no. We can't play around with Hap giving up 4 runs when we face a better team with a better pitcher where we can't just come back. We beat the shit out of the Orioles. Yeah. They know it. The world knows it. Guys get up and we're just rounding the bases. We can't play around with J-Hap throwing like that against better competition. The Rays are coming, right? The Blue Jays are coming. Like, we can't play around with him against better pitching. Against the Orioles, it's fine. And like you said, he's like the 5th starter. Yeah. We have yet to see Monty. Mm-hmm. Tanaka is on the way. My son is going to return. I can't wait.
Yes, can't wait.
And I've been saying this for a little while now. The writing is on the wall for Clark Schmidt. If J-Hap shows us again that he ain't the guy for that 5th spot, put Clark Schmidt in that 5th spot, and we look a whole lot different in this rotation.
Well, I'm happy to have Tanaka back. I'm happy to add Montgomery back to the thing, to the rotation. I think that the bullpen, they kind of killed us a little bit. But it is what it is. You know, these guys get paid the big bucks to make the decisions. I guess they know what they did. But same thing like Boone. He knew what he did. But 5 after the 5th inning, and I'm glad that Ottavino was able to get us through that 5th inning. 5th inning, the rains come down, tarps on the field. We're thinking like, oh shit, we're gonna go ahead and record earlier. We're going to be able to get this done earlier, and we're going to win this 5-4, right? Like, that's it. That's what's going to happen. Nope. I remember Keith, Crest was like, oh, no, let's just wait till 10:30, and then if anything, we'll just start recording it then, because Talking Yanks recorded. And then we were like, okay. So I said the tarp coming off. Keith was like, no way, for real? And I was like, yes, that's the picture. It's like, oh shit, let's go. And so
Clippers, I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
I'm Doppler radar. I'm like, oh, it's gonna rain till 10:45.
So it came back. So that's good. We got baseball back. Some people were complaining. I'm like, yo, bro, listen. If you were out there saying, oh my God, I love baseball so much. I want baseball to come back. I want sports to come back so much. You can't complain about the fucking rain delay, bro. Like, that's just what it is, bro. Like, you just come, rain delay. Just be happy you're not getting West Coast road trips right now. Relax. But whatever. It is what it is. Come back from the rain delay. Loaizaga, which I'm cool with, was actually in there. So when Loaizaga was in there, then he was able to. Then you had. I was cool. I was like, okay, Loaizaga is gonna go 2 innings. Everybody's fairly rested in the pen. Gonna come in, shut this shit down. Let's go. Loaizaga's in there in the 8th. I'm like, hey, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why is Cousin in the eighth? He was in there in the eighth.
I knew what was coming. Like,
Right. He was in there in the eighth.
guys out like that, but I mean, we understand now. They said Canely wasn't available.
Wasn't available. But was nobody else available either? Like,
we saw Holder warm up before.
we don't want Holder. We don't want Holder in the game.
I know. But I'm like, all right. So we're going through the bullpen, right? Like,
Chad Green.
Chad threw 2 nights ago. No, Chad didn't. Chad hasn't thrown.
Chad hasn't.
He threw 2 nights ago when
No, 2 nights ago we didn't even have a game.
Yeah, no. When was the last time? Chad
Yesterday
threw?
he didn't. Let me check if he threw yesterday. I don't think he did. He threw 1 inning yesterday. But he could come back.
Not a lot. So yeah, he threw 1 inning after Cole.
Yeah, he threw 1 inning yesterday after Avilan came in. He pitched the 8th inning, but he only had 19 pitches there. I don't know. What do you think, Gabe?
So when I was looking at this, right, Loizaga did his job for the 2 innings.
He did.
He did exactly what we needed him to do for the 2 innings. I was in the kitchen in the office. I like heated up some like leftovers from my lunch. I was just trying to eat something for energy. And when I like came back out to sit down with my food, I'm like, oh, Loizaga's up again? Wait, we're running him out? I'm like, I don't know, yo.
Yeah, and mind you, we didn't know that Canely wasn't available, but still, I just feel it just makes you feel like there might be better options out there. But
yeah, it's one of those 50-50 things where you're like, this could go bad, or we could get lucky and this could go good.
And it went bad. He gave up a 2-run homer and we lost the lead. I was livid. Oh my God, I was so pissed. I was livid. And then we went on to the very next inning. And once I seen LeMahieu get the hit and I see 2 on and Judge is up, I'm like, okay. It's 1 out. I'm like, okay, as long as he doesn't hit into a double play, I think we're going to do something here. I think we're definitely going to do something positive here. What does he do? He just freaking hits a 3-run bomb over he smacked that shit, guys.
All right.
Destroyed it. Let's fucking go. Yankees up 8-6 at that point in time. Then Britton comes in, shuts it down. Let's go. Yankees win 8-6, but it could have been way worse, guys. I would not have been happy. I would not have been a good person to be around had we lost that game.
I mean, so I look at it like this, right? The Yankees still have that next man up mentality, and it's more than that. It's like it's the savages in the box, the next man up, but it's basically like, yo, never say die, 27 outs, pick each other up. And the best thing that this team does, they don't leave anybody out to dry, right? If one of the pitchers gives it up, the Yankees bats will figure it out. Like they're not gonna let one guy be blamed for the loss.
Okay.
And the whole team will pick up the rest of the guy. Like, so as soon as Loizaga gave it up, I had faith. I'm like, all right, we just gotta go. We just gotta get 2 runs. But then the way that it was shaping up, bro, I don't know the pitcher, but he threw a pitch to Judge right down the middle that Judge missed. He just swang through it, and I'm like, yo, that was the fucking pitch. I think it was like mid 90s or low 90s, like right down the middle. And I'm like, that's the pitch. And I said, Judge not gonna miss that pitch.
No,
he's not gonna miss his pitch twice.
Smacked.
He threw the ball right down in the same spot. The next one he threw, he missed low, and he kind of looked annoyed, like, oh, that's not a strike. No,
yeah.
Judge, 6-8. Like
Keith, I was a little surprised he wasn't getting called those low strikes. I was like, okay, this is a good umpire.
Exactly. The good umps know, hey,
interesting.
those little shin fastballs, those little low fastballs for Judge, like for Gardy, yeah, that's a strike. For Judge, no, that's not a strike. So that one was close, and you could see the pitcher kind of frustrated, like, should have gave me that one. So then he brings it up a little more. Rock that shit. You hear everybody in the dugout too. Like I kind of like that now. Like with it being quiet, you hear everybody like, yeah, like fuck yeah, let's go.
The Judge put down the gavel. They were on alert, and it was crazy. He smacked that shit out. I was so hyped. I jumped up. I screamed. My girl came out the room. She was like, yo, what the hell you doing? You woke up the kids, blah, blah, blah. She's wilding out. I'm like, oh, shit, yo. So I'm probably in trouble. I'm probably sleeping on the couch tonight. It is what it is. But she was not too happy. Some people...
That's the feeling. That's what
I love that feeling.
about. Yo, I've missed that feeling, right? The game is not over. We're coming back. We weren't about to lose after all that. It's hard to control yourself. So you were live. Jomboy and Jake were live. BBD was in there producing. I was clipping up with Kyle in the other room. We were all in here watching the game. I think Jomboy said to Kyle, because it was getting late, like, hey, Kyle, don't worry about it. Like, you could go home. Kyle was like, go home? Like I'm not going home. And I'm like, there's nowhere to go. Like, we're about to finish this game out. Like, I thought there was potentially even a chance for us to tie it, and then it goes extras. Like, I wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
But when Judge came up, what did I tell y'all the day before the season started? He got something to prove.
Yeah.
Play Lil Baby, something to prove when you see Judge. He's healthy this year.
Mm-hmm.
The hero has returned. Game winner.
Winner, chicken dinner. Let's go.
Went far.
Yo, when he hit it off the bat, I'm like, oh my God, that is so gone. That's what I thought. I was like,
no
that's so gone.
It was no doubt. Yo, it was no doubt. I love it, man, and I've missed that. I've missed that feeling of like, yo, like
coming from behind, bro.
Kyle's like, yo, the Yankees are nice, bro. I'm like, who you telling? You don't gotta tell me.
Yeah.
He's like, I know I don't gotta tell you, but we're fucking good, man. We're like, we could have lost that game. We weren't gonna lose that game. I'm like, no, we go to Baltimore and we win. When was the last time we lost in Baltimore? I don't remember.
I don't remember the last time we lost to the Orioles. But anyway, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for the wait, should we start with you, Trash, or should we start with all right, whatever. We're just gonna start with you, Trash. So it's time for the you Trash performer of the series. All right, you Trash, son. Who is it for? Oh no, wait. If I'm on. Okay, I go first on the road. You go first for PinstripeStrong. All right, so Gary Sanchez has not had a hit this season. Yeah. I'm going to keep it real simple for you guys. Gary Sanchez, you trash, son! I don't know if you just, this whole time, people just trolled you to the point where they said, you know, you just only worked on your defense and forgot about your hitting.
Maybe.
But Gary, we need your back, brother. So Gary Sanchez, you're trash, son, for this series. So
yeah, for
the season,
I'm not gonna double down, but I'm gonna speak on another guy that people are also kind of kicking his back in. He went 0 for 4 in the first game. Gardy. And
you trash, son.
Father Time catches us all, and I love Gardner.
This wasn't the kind of season that he wanted.
Gardner, I was pumping that Gardy 2020, bring him back for another year. We need him. Veteran clubhouse. He's the last of the old regime that won 2009. But now I'm kind of like, and you know, I'm just like, yo, we don't have enough time. Like, we don't have enough games to play around like this. And we have a lot of good outfield options, left field options. Miguel Andujar, Mike Tauchman, even one Clint Frazier is waiting in the wings. And I think it's time to pass the torch. It sucks, man, because I love Gardy, that number 11, so many good times. But, yo, you can't be striking out. You can't be going 0 for 4. You can't be looking lost out here, son. Like, we don't have time to play around like this.
It's just not a good
game
look.
Season. The best guys got to play. And we've seen these guys.
They do. You're right.
We've seen Miguel's bat. We've seen Tauchman's bat. We've seen Clint Frazier's bat in the intra-squads. I didn't even see Gardy do anything really in the intra-squad scrimmage.
That's true. That is true. I feel like it's kind of weird. I don't know if they brought him along slowly or what they did there, but it's just weird. I don't know what's happening with Gardner. Hopefully he can be able to figure it out. He's such an energy guy, but he just hasn't had anything go.
Bro, he had a play in the National Series where he was running for a ball and he slid and it got kind of up on him and it bounced.
Oh, the one that bounced out. Yeah, the one that bounced out. That's the game that we lost, right?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Gardy? Like, yo, Gardy makes that play. Maybe Father Time is tapping on his shoulder like, hey, you got to pass the torch. Now, you can pass the torch and still be with the club, still be a defensive replacement, still be a pinch runner, pinch hitter. I don't know if Gardy is the best option to be starting in left field every day. I'm sorry. This is me talking.
Yeah. I don't blame you. At this point, I kind of agree. You kind of want to give him a little bit more time, but this is a short season, so ain't no time for all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So it's just, it is what it is. So Gardner, hopefully you figure it out, but until then, you know what? You freaking trash. You trash, son! For the Pinstripe Strong Performer of the Series. You go first, Keith.
Well, I'm not going to go for, the hero of tonight. I'm going to speak on one other guy who I've been very critical of on this podcast when he was injured.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone that listens to this podcast knows I'm a fan of this guy. And I'm a fan of this guy we're getting now. We're getting in 2020.
Facts.
This is why I was so passionate about him missing time, because I know what he does when he's right. Year 3G. Year 3G. Year 3G. Giancarlo Stanton is locked in. He's healthy. And I got plans of him staying healthy this entire 6-game sprint. He's batting .417, not just hitting for power. Some of you goofies think, oh, he's just a power hitter. No. That exit velocity creates doubles, singles, not triples. I don't know if he's legging out any triples, but that averages up, and he's hitting in spots, and he's even working walks. Like, yo, give me year 3G as my Pinstripe Strong performance player of the series and of the year so far. I think just Giancarlo Stanton has shut a lot of people up. There's a lot of cornballs that were saying, oh, he's too expensive. Stanton, you know what the Yankees did? They screwed us when they took on Giancarlo Stanton's contract. We'll never get rid of that bum. He's looking like the MVP, though.
He looking good. Chris in the chat was like, no, Keith, don't choose him. What are you doing? I agree. We got to give Giancarlo his props. But if we're going to go on a series, I'm probably going with Judge because, I mean, he had 2 homers. He went 4 for 7 with, 5 RBI in this series. Judge is my Pinstripe Strong performer of this series for damn sure.
Well, I didn't pick him.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll take the low hanging fruit all day, every day. I'll take that. Thank you so much. He was on base a bunch of times as well. He's just on top of it. So.
He hit his first home run.
Chris says, Joe, I ain't doing you no favors. Fuck out of here.
Yo, I'm in the WhatsApp.
I see you. So that's some good stuff. Guys, I know you guys left us voicemails. We actually have quite a good amount of voicemails. We got 8 voicemails, but it's way late today for us to do it. So we're going to do like a separate pod
voicemail app.
Just for voicemails, so give more people more time to also leave us voicemails, so also react to some of the Red Sox stuff, and then maybe I don't know. I still got to talk to Keith or whatever. Maybe we'll talk maybe Saturday or Friday. I don't know. We'll see what we'll do, and we'll just talk about the voicemails, and we'll go through that there. And we'll also do something interactive with you guys and like read questions off of the chat as well. That'll be all for you. So we'll talk about that. So, but. Keith, I mean, you got anything else you want to talk about?
I'm proud of the Yankees. We're 4-1, and we're not we're not gonna stop. This is what we're supposed to be doing in a 60-game sprint. We're 4-1 to open the season. We're living up to expectations. Yeah, we had this weird kind of bump in the road with the Phillies thing, and then going to the Orioles. We handled them. So far, we beat up the 2 Maryland teams, the Beltway. We beat on Washington, D.C. We beat Baltimore. Let's carry it into this weekend against the Dead Sox. They have
facts. We got the Red Sox coming in.
Like, they have no shot. So we're opening up Yankee Stadium this weekend. If you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you saw I put out a post. I came into the office today and I noticed the visiting flags were up, and I'm like, yo, the flags are up. I know that's some corny shit to like.
Nah, you gotta put them. Nah,
but to me, I'm like, yo, in the offseason, they take the flags down. When we're about to host other teams, they put the flags up of every other team. Let's go. Like, let's go. Games count again in the Bronx starting tomorrow. Today is Friday. It's 1:30.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. So, guys, we had a fun time. I'm glad I was able to record this pod. Thank you so much, Keith. You know, we trying to bring this to you guys rapid fire, so you guys be able to get that right away. Glad I was able to talk to you guys. If you guys want to leave a voicemail for that voicemail app, feel free to do so. 347-389-4898. You can follow on Twitch also at Joe's McFly. I keep it real consistent across all social media, but really follow PinstripeStrong, guys. We gotta grow that. I'm gonna do.
Yo, the followers are going up.
They going up. They going up. I see you. I see you in there.
Bro, like, I've been covering the games. I've been putting stuff out. And people are coming through, man. So
quote tweeting.
I appreciate it. Follow the brand. The brand is strong. Pinstripe strong.
And cop some merch as well, because we're definitely growing that store every freaking day. We're putting more stuff up there. So y'all already know what's up. I did a whole new order myself. I had to get some new tees for myself as well. So I might do some giveaways for you guys and give some stuff away. So you gotta stay tuned in the chat. But guys, thanks Chris also for producing. And like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees! Tell them, Noah. We lit. That's a wrap, guys. I don't know if Keith's internet disconnected, but I think he bounced for the night. Thank you guys so much. I gotta edit the pod, put it up. Keith for Talking Nets. Make sure you guys follow Talking Nets as well. I already know what time it is, guys. Thank you guys so much for chilling, stream and pod. Y'all already know the vibes. I gotta freaking finish Last of Us, guys. I know. I gotta finish Last of Us, but it's probably not gonna freaking be tonight. Probably not gonna be tonight. I don't know. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm supposed to go away for Sophia's birthday. So we'll see that. I'll definitely still find a way to record the podcast. But yeah, I know what it is. Oh, you guys dropping the emotes in the chat? Yo, Twitch always lit, man. Twitch always lit. Look at look at YouTube. You guys competing? Y'all competing? Nice. Man. Lit. But now, thank y'all so much. I will see you guys later. Deuces.